Aberdeen have endured one of the worst starts to a season since, what, 2001, 2002, something along those lines. And aye, it's time for Aberdeen fans react against Celtic. Is Jimmy Thelin, is his head going to be on the chopping block? Let's wait and see. So let's dive into it. Nielsen on the front cover here. On the front cover. Him and Graham Shinney's too slow. Absolutely too slow, folks. No two ways about it. So let's see what they've got. Danzig, he's always there. We're still so slow in the centre of the pitch and toothless up front. Despite the turnover of players under Thielen, these failings remain. I doubt signing more project players at this stage will help. Here, the centre of the pitch is tragic, but Yenge up front, and I just want to get something out there, man. He told me he came for Livingston, the Jambo Bear, and I believed him. Turns out he came for Portsmouth, and the Yenge at Livingston still plays for Livingston, so yeah, that's a fog football bot Jimania, but regardless, I see Kurt Angle's trending there. Kurt Angle better still be alive, Olympic gold medalist. Lie down and grunt, you horrible bastard, says RJ Boy. 5 wins in 29 league games for Jimmy's Reds. It can't go on like this. It can. I mean, 5 wins in 29 games for Aberdeen is embarrassing, man. Won the cup on penalties. Didn't seriously think you had a chance today, did you? I mean, he says that, right? Big Mr. Chalmers, he says that as if, like, Aberdeen couldn't. I mean, to win the cup on penalties, it meant Aberdeen took Celtic to a draw across 120 minutes. So let's suggest they couldn't do a draw the day. Now, let's be real. Could have happened. Didn't. It's not like it was out the question. I mean, no one really thought it would happen, but I'm not going to say there was absolute no chance. Mark says 2 words, 3-year project. I mean, that's 3 words, mate, but yeah. Also, it's still not Thielen's team. Still suffering the aftermath of Sir Barry Robson's Dirty Dandies. Still on course to win the League Cup, Scottish Cup again and lose on penalties in the Europa League final. Hashtag stop the negativity. I mean, that has to be one of the most craziest comments I've ever seen. Obviously, he's ripping the pish, but the whole 2 words 3-year project's quite hilarious. Oh, man. That is brilliant. Right, if the football continues like this, Jimmy won't see Christmas. I tend to agree. Honestly, I think he'll struggle to see Christmas. I mean, the football could theoretically get better and he'd still struggle to see Christmas. JT's tactics seem to be extremely outdated. We're on about John Teller for Sons of Anarchy? No, we're on about Jimmy Thelin. Worst Celtic team in a decade and still nowhere near. Aber Pistol Pete Trump. Aber Trump. Donald Trump. Falkirk sit above Aberdeen. Although I'm confused about how Falkirk played 1 less game than Aberdeen when they played yesterday. And they get scudded, by the way, by Livy. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Kieran says, other than Yenge and Nielsen, I thought we were nae bad. Alright, Kieran, you must be on the crack, son, because, I mean, those two were ranked rotten, don't get it twisted, but I am not going to sit here for a second and pretend that Aberdeen were nae bad. They were bad. I mean, was it horrific? No, but, I mean, see from when Celtic made it 1-0, when Tierney whipped into Nygren, did anybody think this game was going to go any different? I mean, I think you'd be lying to suggest anything otherwise. Bubble burst, relegation looms. Relegation? I just think, I mean, I'll say it. I mean, I just think with Aberdeen, they always go on a run each year, man, where they go like 10 games undefeated, and that's enough for them. And, I mean, is that going to be with Jimmy Thelin in charge of the team? Who knows? I'm not really 100% sure, but whether it's with him in November or whether it's with somebody else in December, I think they'll stay up. Whiskey Ann says, still in pre-season mode, not enough threat on goal, easily overloaded on the left, old players looking leggy, weary already. I thought we were siding a striker, looked more likely to score on our own goal. 5 strikers gone, Nisbet, McGrath, Guy, Majowski and Duke all scored goals. Well, Jay McGrath's not a striker, but I understand the guy's point. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of quality to lose up the front end of the pitch. It is a lot of goals as well. Absolutely insane. I'm not even going to entertain that fucking comment right there. So Laura says, I think we've got to be realistic because our records away at Hearts and at home to Celtic are piss poor. Haven't won since 2017 and 2016 respectively. Always going to be a tough start to the season. Nothing to suggest we're in any form of trouble. Business still to be done. Nothing to suggest we're in any form of trouble. I mean, but see, he's like, oh, our away record at Hearts and Celtic, we haven't won there and at Pittodrie against Celtic 2017-16. Mate, that's like 8 years ago. Is there no time to fucking change it? I just don't understand that logic, if I'm being honest. Regular John, that wasn't as bad as some people would like to believe. Unfortunately, it was hard to say anything good about Yengi. New boy should start next Saturday so he can hopefully hit the ground running. I mean, yeah, Aberdeen want to take on Morton next week. I would, honestly, they just brought him in, man. I'd sell him. Send Yengi on loan to one of the partner clubs in League 1 or League 2, please. I'd agree with that. Aye. I'd agree with that. Mikey, glaringly obvious where the problems lie. Piss poor starting the season with a pub league player as our number 9. The Serbian lad better be worth the wait. Here. I mean, I think pub league is disrespectful to the pub league. Honestly, that Yenge, man, I've never seen a player play so pish. And all my puff. Honestly, man, absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Nuno Cabuccio. Yenge was playing today. He'd give Mary McCann a run for hide and seek champion. He was, yeah, I mean, he was fucking rank rotten. It was disgusting. I can't remember the last time, folks, I've seen a striker that bad. Absolutely crazy. Unbelievably weak at the back, no defence support for midfield, no punch for the midfield, no striking options, holes in the squad, 5 wins for 29 in the league since that great run last year ended. Poor tactics for JT. At the minute, this team is in big trouble. Signings, please. Brodged. Thanks for the 3 points, lads. Brodged indeed. I saw a major improvement today. 2 goals came from unmarked players. We ran a lot more and our new players linked up better. We have a nice run of games now to build on the hard work we are putting in. Onwards and upwards. Come on, you Reds. I did watch the Hearts game, but I didn't watch the entirety of it. I've seen a lot of it though. I mean, Aberdeen were better today, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend things are massively better. And then Sam Taylor says, absolute drivel again. Hibs, Adam fan, 0 points so far. Tell you what, Hibs drew out draw McKilly. Was unexpected. But anyway, guys, what do you make of Aberdeen? Will Jimmy Thelin survive? Who knows?